All right, how's everyone doing? Welcome to From Z to A, Alphabetical Interviews with Zach Anderson. I am Zach Anderson. Today we're here at Sage Sound Studios for the 48th edition of Monsters of Acoustic Rock, and I am joined by Heather McLarney.
Hello.
Hello. So thank you so much for being on the show. I'm going to ask you the difficult questions, as long as it has something to do with the letters of your name.
Yeah, I saw that. Interesting. Yes. Okay.
Thank you. So we're going to start with H. Tell me about your musical history. How old were you when you started playing? When did you want to start pursuing songwriting in general?
Okay. Well, the first thing I did probably was have like lip syncing concerts in my living room with my brothers as my backup dancers. But after that, around 18, I started learning guitar.
Okay.
My dad's a big Beatles fan, so just listening to all their songs really like motivated me. My first challenge was like to learn the White Album. Mm-hmm. Still working on it. Yeah, but I started at 18, and then I really got into it actually when I turned 40. All right. When I came to Hartford, and their music scene was so welcoming that that's where I could really play out and explore it more.
All right. And how about your first gig during that time? Where was it? What was that experience like?
My first gig, so I have to credit the professors of Sweet Sweet Music because they really championed me in Hartford, and they would let me play during their, break between sets at Republic in downtown Hartford. So I would say that was my first big breakout gig.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent. Now, how much does an audience affect your set? Do you tend to stick with what you planned out ahead of time, or do you change things up depending on how they react to certain songs?
That's a great question. I pretty much plan it out, and that's for my own purposes, because the week before a gig, I'll actually have a set list, and then I'll get so stressed out about it that I'll actually like redo it right up until like the day before I'm gonna play. So I really actually like follow everything down.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice. And if you could play a gig at any venue in the world with any other act, where would it be and who would it be with?
So Nico Case is my absolute like idol of singing. The first time I heard her sing, it really made me realize like I can do this. People would like my voice. We sound similar. I would love to sing with her, like do some kick-ass like twangy harmonies. And the venue, I don't know. Anywhere. I'll go anywhere. Yeah.
All right. And I think that experience of you two together could do well anywhere in the world.
Any place,
yeah.
Right?
And what themes or topics do you tend to write about in your songs?
Oh my gosh. I write about, I guess my own personal experiences, of course. I might have like a dream that will inspire me, or sometimes I get inspiration from just meeting someone really quickly. I'll get kind of a sense of their energy or what I think their energy is. I write about personal struggles like anxiety. I don't know. It just kind of anything. Yeah. What I don't write about is, I guess, love and relationships. Not really my thing. So.
There's a lot of those. So.
Yeah, there's enough of those out there already.
And what has been a highlight of your music career so far?
Hands down, making my first album.
All right.
So that I worked with Asher Condit, who was in Avon. Now he's currently in Nashville. Just being able to have my songs out there, they're out there forever. They're permanent. Anyone can listen to them at any time. That whole experience was so amazing.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I know I've listened to your first album several times, so I can attest that that's definitely a highlight.
It was so fun to make. It was amazing. Yeah.
Now, have you? What would you say has been your most embarrassing moment on stage that you've experienced?
So I saw your list of questions and I saw this question, and honestly, I couldn't think of anything. And I almost don't want to say that because now something's gonna happen.
You can knock on wood for that.
Something's gonna happen, but it's been pretty good so far.
Good.
Yeah.
Keep that going as long as you can.
Exactly.
And now you actually are currently recording, or getting into the process of recording your next album. Tell me about that.
So the next album is, I'll be going to Nashville actually, and working with the same producer, Asher Condit. It's my first album. I'm currently songwriting, so some songs I wrote 20 years ago, some I wrote like 2 weeks ago, which I'll play tonight. So I'm kind of like looking at everything and getting a good kind of collection together to bring down there. And then during the month of October, I'm going to go down to Nashville and rented a house. Just going to stay down there. We're going to track the whole album.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm so looking forward to that one.
Me too.
All right. And I like to end all my interviews with 3 interesting or random facts about yourself that many people may not know.
Okay. Well, I was in the military.
All right.
So most people don't know that or would think that.
Which branch?
Air Force.
All right.
Yep.
Nice.
Did 4 years. I guess, I don't know what else, I only thought of one. Let's see, interesting or random facts. I've lived overseas.
Okay.
I lived in Germany. I can speak German a little bit. And, I don't know, gosh. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank.
What is your, let's say, go-to breakfast?
My go-to breakfast? Well, I'm a vegetarian. I used to be a vegan, so I like a good like tofu scramble.
All right.
I make tofu like every single day.
Nice.
So.
Excellent.
Tofu obsessed, I guess is it.
I think that's a great fact.
Right.
Well, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you so much.
Of course. If you'd like to check out Heather McLarney, please visit the link below. And now we'll cut to a performance from Heather. So thanks again. We'll see you soon.
She sits on the screen porch, rocks the metal glider. The creaks of bleed with the kitchen clock taken from the old store. These times I feel you here in the night. Smells of tobacco and oil. The walls and rooms, just when she forgets about you. These times I feel you here. I would burn my hands to push back the sun. I would burn my hands to push back the sun into night, into night, tonight, tonight. Times I feel you cold morning, you came without a warning. Cold morning, I would burn my hands to push back the sun. I would burn my hands to push back the sun. I would burn my hands to push back the sun. Thank you very much.